Welcome to Forever Health, your go to place for simple tips, smart habits, and natural ways to live stronger, healthier, and longer.
If you're over 60, imagine this. You go to bed after a healthy dinner, but by morning, your brain may be at risk. No warning, just a sudden slurred word, a weak arm, or a dizzy spell. The shocking truth is, it might not be from unhealthy foods, but from a vegetable you've always considered healthy. Foods that kept you strong at 40 can backfire at 70, especially with common medications or at the wrong time of day. The good news? You don't have to fear food. Just understand how your aging body processes it differently. In this video, we're uncovering 9 common vegetables that may quietly raise your stroke risk if you're over 60, and how to eat them safely. The last one is eaten weekly by almost every senior and may be the most dangerous. Vegetable number 1, spinach, the two-faced friend. Praised for decades, spinach is rich in nutrients. However, after 60, its oxalates can combine with calcium, especially from supplements, forming crystals that harden and narrow brain blood vessels. This happened to a 76-year-old retired firefighter whose nightly spinach and calcium supplements led to a stroke. Key takeaway? Enjoy spinach in the morning or at lunch. Talk to your doctor, especially if on calcium and vitamin D supplements, or with kidney or heart issues. Moderation is key. Vegetable number 2, broccoli. Heart helper or hidden brain risk. Broccoli is a superfood, but for seniors on blood thinners like warfarin, its high vitamin K content can be risky. Vitamin K affects blood clotting. Inconsistent broccoli intake can make medication unpredictable, leading to blood that's too thick, stroke risk, or too thin, hemorrhagic stroke risk. A patient, an 82-year-old teacher, suffered a hemorrhagic stroke due to her daily broccoli interfering with her blood thinner. Key takeaway? If on blood thinners, eat broccoli consistently and discuss with your doctor. Vegetable number 3, romaine lettuce. Risky at night. A light dinner salad seems healthy, but romaine acts as a diuretic. For seniors, especially those on blood pressure meds, this can cause a subtle dehydration, thickening the blood. Thick blood moving through aging arteries is prone to clots, particularly overnight. A 75-year-old factory worker experienced a stroke due to nightly romaine, dehydration, and blood pressure medication. Key takeaway? Eat romaine at lunch, stay hydrated, and be aware of medication interactions. Vegetable number 4, raw carrots, sweet but risky. Raw carrots are quickly digested, spiking blood sugar. For seniors with slower insulin responses, this can lead to a dangerous overnight blood sugar crash, nocturnal hypoglycemia. The body's stress response tightens blood vessels, increasing clot risk. An 82-year-old nurse had a mild stroke due to her raw carrot bedtime snack. Key takeaway? Avoid raw carrots alone at night. Pair them with protein or healthy fat during the day. Vegetable number 5, garlic. Natural medicine or a silent risk? Garlic offers powerful benefits and thins the blood. However, for seniors taking blood thinners, garlic supplements can dangerously double this effect, leading to excessively thin blood and a high risk of brain bleeds. An 81-year-old engineer suffered a hemorrhagic stroke from combining his blood thinner with daily garlic supplements. Key takeaway? Consult your doctor before taking garlic supplements if on blood thinners. Stick to moderate culinary use. Vegetable number 6, onions. Flavorful, but not always harmless. Onions contain curetin, a natural vasodilator. While beneficial for younger adults, it can cause excessive blood pressure drops in seniors, especially those on blood pressure medications. This can reduce oxygen to the brain and encourage clot formation, particularly with large, raw evening portions. Key takeaway? Use onions as flavor. Prefer cooked and avoid heavy nighttime portions. Vegetable number 7, corn. sweet, and quietly dangerous. Corn behaves more like a starch than a vegetable, rapidly raising blood sugar. In seniors, this can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, triggering stress hormones that tighten blood vessels and increase clot risk, especially overnight. Key takeaway: avoid eating corn alone, especially at night. Pair with protein/fat and limit frequency. Vegetable number 8, asparagus. Elegant but draining. Asparagus is a natural diuretic. For seniors whose kidneys and thirst signals are less efficient, this can lead to dehydration and thickened blood, increasing clot risk, especially overnight. Key takeaway: eat asparagus earlier in the day and intentionally hydrate. Discuss with your doctor if on diuretics or BP meds. Vegetable number 9, tomatoes, a nightshade mimic in disguise. Tomatoes, part of the nightshade family, contain histamines, tyramines, and solanine, which can cause inflammation, unpredictable blood vessel changes, and nervous system irritation. Their acidity can also disrupt electrolyte balance. These effects can mimic stroke symptoms like blurred vision or slurred speech, particularly with heavy evening consumption in vulnerable seniors. Key takeaway: avoid heavy tomato meals at night. Pair with minerals, cook gently, and use in moderation during the day. Final wake-up call: awareness is the real medicine. After 60, your body responds differently. Kidneys filter less efficiently, blood vessels are more fragile, and hydration needs change. Medications further alter interactions. It's not just what you eat, but when and how much. A lunch salad is different from a nightly one. Garlic in cooking differs from supplements. Raw carrots at night can disrupt blood sugar. You don't need to fear vegetables, you need knowledge. Adapt your diet to your age. What to do now? Simplify choices, focusing on nutrient-dense foods. Time meals wisely, heavier diuretic vegetables earlier in the day. Stay hydrated, especially in the evening. Talk to your doctor about food-medication interactions. You are not powerless. With awareness, you can make small, intentional changes to protect your independence, memory, and future. Aging can mean wisdom that listens to the body, adapts, and thrives. Which vegetable rule surprised you most? Will you make changes? Share in the comments. If this was helpful, like, share, and subscribe.